Hello friends, welcome to this session. I want to discuss about real world applications of generative artificial intelligence in pharma supply chain. So let's look at the agenda, what we can discuss into this. The first one is introduction to generative AI in pharma supply chain simulation, inventory management. In pharma, counterfeit drug detection is very important. Pharmaceutical packaging design, quality control and inspections, clinical trials and data augmentation, personalized medicines, drug interaction predictions, optimizing manufacturing processes. So let's get it into the details. Introduction to generative AI in pharma supply chain is very interesting and it's really required. The emerging technologies can really contribute a big benefits to the industry. Generative adversarial networks can be developed to offer the innovative solution. There is a potential to revolutionize the pharmaceutical digital supply chain management. We are shifting from analog-based, silos-based systems to a seamless digital supply chain management with emerging technologies. So the potential is huge. Generative artificial intelligence can contribute a big innovation into pharma supply chain at every process, whether it's a demand side, whether it's a supply side, whether it's a manufacturing side, whether it's a sales and operation, everywhere there is a huge contribution can come up. Just to take an overview about generative AI, is this can enhance the efficiencies into pharmaceutical logistic. That's the demand side. Why I'm taking this? Because the entire business always starts from the market demand forecasting, and uh, gets end with the distribution, logistic, and reaching to the customer and the patients actually. And then that drives in optimizing the inventory management, so which gets really linked up. And inventory management contributes a cost reduction and that improves your profitability. So innovations can really come up in predictive analytics. Again, I'm starting from the demand side, that is the demand forecasting. And your more and more accurate demand can really reduce your inventory and does the processing of the complete supply chain much faster. And that helps in automating the quality control processes also. So supply chain management can do the improvements in reduction of the lead times. Lead time is basically to the market to support the market demand, and then the cost, and improves the accuracy in a supply chain operations. Drug discovery is also another area where artificial intelligence can contribute a lot, actually. When you are designing the new experiments for a new drug development or new compounds and all that, the existing formulas, existing experiments, what you have done with artificial intelligence can really suggest you the new areas or new contributes or new experiments which you can target it out. And that reduces the cost of doing too many experiments and all. So the time and cost can be saved actually, and you get a faster results. So that speeds up the process of the development, and there is a potential to achieve the faster results by reducing the time. Supply chain simulation is very important because generative models can simulate with the various scenarios into the market. Actually, it could be the market spikes, or it could be problems into material supply, or it could be challenges into equipment failures, anything. No? There could be a number of such probable causes or reasons over there. And supply chain simulation can really help to overcome those scenarios and take a necessary corrective action. And over here, especially digital twins can be a very big contribution along with generative AI. And this account for the various fluctuations, as I mentioned about the demand fluctuation, production constraints, and logistics. All those things can really contribute it, and that helps you to optimize the supply chain operation, reduces the cost, and ensure the drug availability. Then comes the inventory management. Artificial intelligence drives the generative model for demand prediction, and accurate forecasting will help a lot. That enhances the inventory management, that reduces the risk of either overstocking or prevents the understocking, so that understocking should not happen to create a shortage into the market and maintain the customer satisfaction and customer safety is more important. So you have to balance now how much stock we should really keep depending upon the market fluctuations or demand forecasting. Counterfeit drug detection is another big challenge for all pharma companies, and computer vision can really help in identifying the genuine products. If there are fake products, they should be really detected during the supply chain process, and potentially they should really get removed actually. So comparison of the images with the potentially counterfeit drug is a very important thing, and then that prevents the fake products going into the market, which may lose your brand identity and create some confusion with the customers and the patients and all. This can also lead to the innovative pharma packaging designs actually. Generative AI can assist you in creating new packaging designs and enhances the product safety and consumer trust actually. Tamper-driven features should be incorporated into the packaging so that there are less and less or probably zero fake products getting into the supply chain. What do you think? And that really improves the packaging efficiency also as well as the consumer confidence. Quality control inspection. Artificial intelligence generated images for benchmarking can build the create ideal images, and then that serves the purpose for the quality control benchmarks also. And automated inspection can also save manual errors and detects the inconsistencies into the products and also. Clinical trial data argument. Clinical trial data is a big data and requires a strong algorithms or machine learning models, which can really help in not only the data analysis but also suggest you the good uh, data driven models which can really help you to minimize the experiment but getting the maximum benefits, and that enhances the training with the productive predictive models also. Thus it improves the drug efficacy, and safety precautions are also can be taken up and all. So that's another contribution in there. Now, pharma industry is moving towards the personalized medicines, especially the rare diseases and which requires a high value medical treatment and the pharma products and all that. The artificial intelligence driven models for this particular medicine can assist in tailoring this drug formulations for a specific type of customers or very rare diseases and all. And then that can adjust the dosages depending upon the individual patient. And that will help in reducing the cost of treatment. At the same time, it can help the patients for the betterment for the safety and uh, assured results actually. Optimizing manufacturing processes. Generative AI can also develop modules for manufacturing execution system, and it can simulate different manufacturing scenarios depending upon the specific customer or specific country or specific requirement for the either hospitals or military or medicines for a particular countries or something like that. And that optimizes the processes for the better efficiency. This will also reduce the any wastages of no, packaging material or batch number printings or duplications or something like that, and keeping track about this inventory, and if there is an excess inventory of the control onto the packaging inventories developed and printed, misuse of that actually. So there are a lot of those efforts can be taken care and all that, and that enhances the efficiency of the production and improves the operational excellency actually. The supply chain risk assessment. Supply chains can have different scenarios can be generated depending upon the risk assessment. Risk assessment can also get linked up to your cyber securities and all also, and then the data getting shared up, and those different types of risk can be potentially identified, and those disruptions can be taken into consideration either into distribution or could be into the procurement or maybe a contract manufacturing, and those different things can be taken considerations and all. And mitigation of this supply chain risk is already identified and taken care. And artificial intelligence can aid in developing those strategies for mitigating those risks actually, and also focuses on the transportation's bottleneck and then the raw material procurement side. Regulatory compliances is another issue where artificial intelligence powered systems can assist in automatically generating the documentation required by regulatory compliances and all. And those documentation can really help in saving the manual time and efforts required actually. And it also not generates the correct data, but also reduces the errors which could probably come up by manual processes. And then that streamlining will help in improving the documentation. So finally, coming to the conclusion that I was just trying to help you out to give you an idea. What are the different benefits artificial intelligence can contribute it in pharma supply chain? And that improves the efficiency and cost effectiveness, streamlines the processes and reduces time and the cost, and also optimize the resource allocation. This also assure the product quality and safety into pharma supply chain and detects if there is any possibility of counterfeit drugs getting into the system, and then it prevents onto that actually. Hope I just try to give you a brief overview about this generative AI contribution. Please do look at it, our other videos also. There is much more information available over there. If you need something more, feel free to contact us and do share your thoughts, suggestions, and share this information, videos to your colleagues and your network also. Thank you. Bye.